Hello everyone, and welcome back to WolfQuest, where we are here with our Wildfire pack, and the pups now have their names, so thank you guys for sending these in. Can we actually feed them? I think we can. But yeah, thank you guys for sending in names over these past couple of episodes. Is that something? That's a stump. That's just a stump, I'm pretty sure. I hope it is. Oh, we're not going to be able to feed him very much. But yeah, as you can see, we now have Basalt, Soul, Thunder, Hera, and Phoenix. Those are some of the names you guys sent in, so thank you guys very much for that, and for everybody who sent in names, even if they didn't get used. As always, we get a lot of names, but we don't always have a lot of pups, so there's going to be some that we don't get to use. But it sounds like Nimbus wants to head out somewhere, and that could be because some of our territory is fading. So let's actually send the pups back in the den here. We will try and make sure we get to go get some food. I don't know if anything is lurking. That's a bald eagle, so it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, there's been a lot of mixed feelings about whether or not the storm curse is actually broken. Certainly we haven't had any illnesses. Nimbus, are you coming with us? Oh, the straw hat's right here. Certainly we haven't had any illnesses. Actually, we should mark this territory over here while we're here, though. But as some of you guys did point out, the eagle attack did bring a storm with it. Not to mention all the other strange things that have been going on. A lot of you guys have had a lot of theories about what's happening. Apparently, some of you guys are even telling me that coyotes in some mythologies do have associations with rain, which is really interesting considering it's been a storm curse that we're dealing with. As far as we know, Tempest broke it. We're cautiously hopeful, but things can be a little odd. They have been a little bit odd, and that's not even to mention all of the mimic stuff that Blaze has been dealing with. And there is a beaver trail here too. Now, Pyra predates the beaver curse. That was something that that Blaze believes to be a thing. She wasn't around for it, so I don't know 100% if she would avoid hunting beavers. In fact, I think she may have even in the last season, but I don't know. And what am I hearing? Is there something lurking around? I don't know what in the world that was, but I do smell beavers all the way up here? What? Why was there a beaver here? This isn't the trail, is it? What on earth? Well, that's very odd. Right next to cougar tracks. Yet another strangity. Yeah, it looks like it headed back from here. I mean, this is by a trail. But the trail goes the other way, so why was there a beaver venturing all the way up here? Oh. Oh, this is why! We came close to the carcass, and that was why we were over here. There's a cougar here, okay. Well, I think we're gonna go ahead and try to scare this off. That's why we were getting the predator music, because I overshot the carcass and going for the scent post. I see. That's what this is all about. Alright. Alright. There you go. They're not too difficult to scare off, fortunately. Let's get ourselves some food and... Well, I guess we probably should head up and mark some territory just to make sure that that stays reinforced. None of it is decaying a lot, but it would be a good idea just to make sure we keep that boosted so it doesn't fade too much. All right, Nimbus, if you're full on food, which you probably will be after... There's more coyotes, speaking of. He'll probably be full after a moment here, so we'll send him back, and then we will, we'll head out. Is that Wilbur? I think that is. Why don't you come and eat, friend? We'll let you have this carcass. Not the coyotes, but you can have it. Yes, there he is. There's our boy. Oh, he's actually coming over to us. Oh, the coyotes are going for the carcass. No, leave this be. Let Wilbur eat. Let Wilbur eat. He's the one who's our friend. Yeah, there we go. You can have that carcass. Nimbus, why don't you go back to the pups? I think he may have gotten scared and left. but we'll head off this way. We will have to cross the flooded water, I think, just to mark some of this territory up here. Oh, that's Nimbus who's howling. Okay. I have genuinely never noticed that before, but your mate's howl is marked in gold. I don't know that I've ever seen that icon pop up on the compass. I've seen it for pups who've gotten lost, but... Wow, okay. Okay. That's really good to know. That bear has a lot of cubs. Is that 3? 1, 2, 3. That is. This one's really not scared. Goodness. Wow. That's a lot of cubs. Oh, you know, there is a beaver here. We may as well go for it. I don't know if we'll actually take it down or not, but, oh, he's not running fast enough. Okay. We may not actually get it. I probably should have ambushed this guy. Yeah, okay, we'll let him go. I don't think Pyra's too scared of the beavers. I think, she sees them as a potential good food source. She's less superstitious about the elements, I think. Blaze got very superstitious about hunting something counter to his element, and was debatably proven right in some ways. But, I don't think Pyra, you know, she doesn't like being in the water. She doesn't appreciate the feeling of having damp fur, but, she's not as afraid of it. Goodness, the bears. There are so many animals around, like, it is a little bit unreal. I think we can put a scent post here, though. And we've been seeing so many coyotes. We've seen Wilbur quite a few times. In fact, I think that's Wilbur in the distance, possibly? Hello? Wilbur? No, you're a coyote. Get out. Get out. Speaking of coyotes, get out. I think... Oh, and there's somebody else here. That's also coyote. Yeah, these guys are a little closer to the den than she would like. So, yeah, these guys have definitely been circling the den, and I think it does make her a little bit jumpy to see how many of them there are so close to the den. But that said, they've not really done anything yet, so I think Pyra's just gonna head back and maybe try to feed the pups if Nimbus hasn't, but it looks like he has. So we might just head back and settle down a bit early, because I don't think there's... Oh, there is an eagle, but I don't think there's too much more that needs doing today. Oh, it looks like Nimbus is hanging out with the pups in front of the den. Yeah, I think we'll just settle down and rest up and see what the next day brings. Alright, morning is here. We have rested up. Those stumps are continuing to scare me. We can't feed the pups, though. We don't have enough food, so I think that should be our first order of business. Ooh, hey, and we've got problems happening here. Alright, this territory up here I don't particularly care about, but Prospect Peak is picking away at our borders here, so I think we should probably send the pups in the den and see. I hope Prospect Peak is not on their way to attack us. Man, it has been so weirdly quiet. We're really not gonna get an attack this morning? What in the world? Alright, well, I guess we'll call Nimbus with us. We'll see if we can head over there and go deal with Prospect Peak. In fact, maybe we should actually head the other way first, take a brief, like, we'll sweep over this way, we'll get food, and then Pyra will wrap this up. I think that's what we'll do instead, because we got a lot of ground to cover to reinforce. But, huh. Very intriguing indeed. Oh, there's another cougar here. Let's chase this off. Let's chase this one off, because we need this carcass. That wasn't... Oh, that's maybe why it wasn't too hard. Okay. Oh, boy. Well, I'd like to do a hunt, but this is the stone crop herd, so I don't think I'd like to hunt that herd. I have a policy. So we're gonna look elsewhere for food. That's a bear. That's not at all what we're looking for. We're gonna see if we can find anything else that we can eat, and we're gonna start working our way back around this way. In fact, I think this is the next scent post we need to mark, and hopefully along the way we'll find something to eat. Ooh, because we... Ideally... Oh, Nimbus, don't attack the bear, Mom. Goodness. I didn't expect her to run right in our direction. But yeah, we're gonna ideally find something else to eat along the way, hopefully before too long, because the pups are getting a little low on affinity, so we should probably head back. Alright, this is the hex that got taken over by Prospect Peak, so we're gonna claim it back. It looks like they put the scent post very far away, which is a little aggravating, but yeah, we're gonna try to take this back from them. I've also been hunting hares along the way, so that hopefully we'll at least have enough— oh, hi, Wilbur. Hopefully we'll at least have enough to feed the pups, but this could get a little bit dicey because we don't exactly have the most time for a hunt, and I don't really smell anything of concern. There's coyotes and Wilbur, but that's about it. So I guess we're just going to keep heading this way. We'll put our scent post back over here where it's supposed to be and see if we find more food on the way back. Well, back to the den we go. We've got enough food to feed the pups at least, but really nothing notable happened. Honestly, the most notable thing about this is how unnotable it is. Nothing's really happened. We've had one predator attack. We might have another if that eagle decides to give us a hard time. I don't even think— well, no, have we even had a stranger wolf attack yet? I don't think we have. There's really not been too many problems with anything, and it's honestly a little bit unsettling. Yeah. Our territory is looking good. I guess the one thing is that there is one that's some post over there we might want to mark, but it's probably not a huge deal. We can probably do that a little bit later. But yeah, things have been going fairly well. I guess we can feed them again. We are a little low on food, so we'll definitely have to hunt again tomorrow, but I still think we're gonna have, yeah, enough to feed these guys. I think we might need— well, we might need one more little bit of food. There actually is a hare over there though, so it might be fine if we go over there. Well, a hare carcass might be fine if we go see if anything's left of that. We got the— well, the affinity— actually, we didn't raise the affinity that much, but I kind of just want to see— is there still a hare carcass? Whatever caught it might have eaten it. As long as we find one more hare and go mark this scent post, though, I think we'll be good. Did Nimbus stay back with them? He did. Okay, so then, yeah, we'll definitely be fine. Alright, now we can finish feeding the pups, but yeah, all things considered, this has been going really well. Really quietly. It's almost unsettling in its own right. But I guess we're just gonna spend some time hanging out with the pups and try to get another rest. Well, dawn is here again, and after a little brief rainstorm in the night— how is our territory looking before I say things are clear? The hex behind us is fading slightly, but by all accounts, that's not terrible, honestly. We'll play with these guys a little bit. Okay, we're actually on cooldown, so let's send them back in the den here because I really want to do a hunt. We do need to mark this territory, although that shouldn't take us too long. Do we even smell anything out of the ordinary? No. I mean, I guess we smell a bear somewhere, but it's not here. Nimbus is already heading out, so I guess we will have him come with us here because it would be good to do a hunt. Is this a hare? This is a hare. Yeah, we are going to be pretty hungry. Nimbus is down to 54 and the pups are in the 50s, but yeah, we've had one predator attack. It's very strange. Okay, well, it looks like even this elk herd is going to be on the other side here. I did do some poking around on ours just to see if there were going to be any herds there, but no such luck. So I suppose we're headed across. We just have to do this hunt rather quickly. We've got the gentian herd here, so we're going to try to hunt one of them as fast as we can. Oh, there's a beaver. Yeah, it's not worth going for. I was tempted, but I think it's going to be more worth tracking down this herd because we do have to kind of move quickly. Again, you can see our affinity is going down just a bit. Man, this herd is farther than I thought. Yeah, they really are up here. But if we hurry, we should be fine. We just got to move kind of quickly. We're kind of close to Prospect Peak by the sound of that howl. Oh, here's an elk hunt. Why are you giving me the tooltip? I don't know why it's giving me the tooltip here. Okay, we gotta find one who's gonna be a little bit weaker, though. Alright, who's gonna slow down? You're gonna slow down. Alright, time for dinner, then. Let's try to do this as quickly and efficiently as we can. Oh, gotta make sure we don't run out of stamina, though, which I think Pyra just did, pretty much. Okay, while we almost pulled her down, it'll be fine, though. We should be able to take her down fairly quickly here. As soon as our stamina comes back, we just need, like, 2 more bites. There we go. Howl to mark the carcass, eat our fill, and then hurry back to the pups, because even though this hunt was very efficient, we are still running out of affinity. We're gonna be struggling with the affinity for a little bit, I think. Well, we made it back, and just in the nick of time, that affinity is starting to get fairly low here. But we have food, we should be able to feed these guys. And on that note, I think we're probably going to wrap this up here. That's a bald eagle in the distance. Well, for a second I thought one of those rocks was going to be a carcass, but no, I don't think so. But yeah, it's been a disturbingly normal day. It was so normal, in fact, that I think Pyra's starting to question if something's coming. Like, I don't know, the saying calm before the storm comes to mind. The sheer level of how peaceful things have been is worrying. It definitely has Pyra starting to fear that something big might be brewing. This has never happened to her before. Like, she's had good years. She's had, you know, years that were quieter than others, but the main year that was the, there's a hare that's literally run right up to us. The main year that was the first one, and that did lead up to that vicious coyote attack right at the end, so I don't know. I don't know what to think. This is definitely something that could be ominous. I think that's a bald eagle. Maybe we don't even need... Do they have enough food? Yeah, they have enough food. All right. Well, on that note then, I think we're going to go ahead and leave this off here for today, with Pyra left with a lot of questions. Definitely a lot of questions. Yeah. I really don't know what to make of all this. But with that, we're gonna go ahead and end this off here. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay. Over and out.